Hi, my name is Kayla and I'm owner and head trainer at Everywhere Dog. Thanks for stopping by our site. Today we're going to go over a couple of FAQs. First up, what tools do you use? In our training, we use all sorts of tools, including but not limited to pet cots, food, toys, the pet convincer, e-collars, prong collars, slip leads, long lines ranging from 10 feet to 50 feet, whistles for recall sometimes. All dogs respond differently to different approaches. So we want to make sure that we have our toolbox filled so that we can meet your dog exactly where they're at to help them succeed. What is balanced training? Balanced dog training is a method of dog training where we use both rewards and consequences to show your dog exactly what we want, what we don't want, and what behaviors are okay, but it doesn't matter if they happen or not. So it's a really great way to communicate with your dog. Are results guaranteed? Everywhere Dog doesn't guarantee results, as training outcomes rely really heavily on the consistency and dedication of training by the family. We do, however, guarantee that we will do everything that we can to leave each and every customer as satisfied as possible. You are our reputation, our clients are our reputation, and there's nothing more that we want than to see our clients succeed. So as long as you're putting in the work, we will be there with you every step of the way to make sure that you have the best dog and the best relationship with your dog that you possibly can. What is the purpose of a prong collar? We love using prong collars because they're a super effective way to communicate with your dog using a leash. The prong collars allow you to guide your dog using very, very gentle pressure and leash direction, which is not possible with a regular collar or harness. Contrary to popular belief, prong collars are actually the safest collars on the market because they disperse pressure evenly, fully around the neck, and they prevent the tracheal damage that can occur with using a flat buckle collar or your dog's regular collar that he has his tags on with. 95% of the dogs that come through our program are prong collar trained, and that's because the gentle, effortless guidance communicated from human to dog using a prong collar is unparalleled with any other type of leash training. If you're curious about it, hop on over to our Facebook page to see it in action. If I don't want to take my dog off leash, why would I use an e-collar? E-collars are an amazing tool that allow for super gentle communication between an owner and a dog at a really extreme distance. While it is super helpful for outdoor off-leash adventures, it is also really helpful in your home or yard. If you've got a dog that counter surfs, jumps on the counter to grab food, has crate anxiety, cries all night in the crate, treats your house like a dog park, many things, the e-collar can be super, super helpful for really effectively getting your dog's attention, calming them down, and helping them understand what you do and don't like. While some training tools like food can really elevate a dog's state of mind, e-collars are really incredible for calming a dog down. So dogs that suffer from nervous behaviors and anxiety can actually really benefit from the use of an e-collar. So while some people may think that they're a little bit scary, that they make dogs nervous, they actually have the opposite effect. They're a really versatile and really amazing tool. Won't using an e-collar or prong collar change, upset, or scare my dog? The way that we use e-collars and prong collars in our training program ensures that they will never scare or upset your dog. Your dog will change, but only for the better. Your goofy, silly, happy-go-lucky dog will become a goofy, silly, happy-go-lucky dog that also comes when called. Why shouldn't my dog use a harness? Harnesses were invented to help dogs, horses, and other animals pull carts. So when you're using a harness, what you're basically doing is attaching, the strongest part of a dog's body to the leash and giving them the power to lead or to pull you rather than you leading them. So many owners find that harnesses are the way to go because they stop dogs from gagging themselves when pulling down the street. But we find that it's a better approach to stop your dog from pulling altogether. So harnesses may seem like the easier option for your dog when choosing walking accessories, but it actually allows for really little communication through the leash and can actually make your walk more difficult. Many harnesses can also cause damage, limited mobility and damage to your dog's growth plates, their spine, and their shoulders because of the way that they lay and restrict your dog's movement. How much work will I actually need to do? As a dog owner, there will be work on your part to get them where they need to be, but Everywhere Dog will be there to help you every single step of the way. But it's going to be a team effort if you want to be successful. Remember, every moment that you spend with your dog is a moment spent training, whether you mean to or not. So as long as you're consistent, you're willing to make the changes necessary to have good doggy behavior, the training process will be simple. Most of our clients are full-time working dog owners with families. So our training program, it's really important to us that our program fits into your schedule and you don't have to find excess time to do the things that you need to do to work with your dog. Just fit it into the schedule that you've already got and make a couple tweaks. Is my dog too old for training? If your dog still has enough energy to pull you down the street, act inappropriately in your home, bark like crazy whenever a squirrel walks by your house, then your dog has enough energy to be trained. It's not too late. We constantly are training dogs that are between 5 and 10 years old. So it is possible to train a dog at any age, and don't think because you didn't start as a puppy that you missed a window. Sometimes older dogs are a little more stubborn, a little more stuck in their ways, but we can absolutely help you through that process and get them where they need to be. At a certain point, when your dog's energy starts to decline, training, sometimes a full training program isn't always the best option, but there's always changes that you can make to make your relationship with your dog better. So if you are in that state, if you're in that place where, you want to make a couple tweaks, but a training program might not be the best fit for your dog, let us know and we can help you find a couple things to work on, find a couple changes to make sure that your dog's final years are amazing. Why don't you use positive reinforcement? We absolutely do use positive reinforcement. We actually love positive reinforcement, but it's only one of many tools in our toolbox. When a dog performs a behavior correctly or makes a good choice, they will always be rewarded in a way that is helpful for them. So for some dogs, that might be food. Others, it might require a whisper, good boy, or a quick scratch on the head, or some dogs, a big celebration. In our training approach, neither good or bad behaviors will be ignored. So don't worry, we'll be using tons of positive reinforcement with your dog. Will my dog actually be able to go everywhere after we finish our program? No, we're not service dog or therapy dog trainers, so after you finish our program, your dog will not be qualified to enter establishments that aren't pet friendly. But your dog will, however, be welcome in pet friendly stores and restaurants, large family gatherings, your kids' outdoor sporting events, so much more. Our goal is to give you and your dog the proper training that they need to behave properly and calmly in any situation, which will make them a joy to be around and include in all aspects of your life. So for us, that's what an Everywhere Dog is. Thank you so much for stopping by our page and viewing our FAQs. We look forward to speaking with you soon. If you have any questions or would like to set up a training program, just click one of the buttons that says "Let's get started" and reach out to us, or give us a shout on the phone and we can totally set something up. Talk to you soon.